Here, we certainly know now two of the most important things that we should have in our home health kit. We need to be able to take our temperature, and also something I think we learned in this last year is the oxygen level in our blood and our pulse. So two things we need. We need that thermometer and we need that pulse oximeter. And now, right now, you can get a 2-pack, you know, especially if we're doing that teleconference with our doctor. First thing they are gonna say is, well, what's your temperature? And what's the oxygen level in your blood? They're gonna wanna know those two stats. This is from HoMedics. They bring these medical grade quality devices that we can have right in our home, and you're getting both of them today. Normally, the $76 today, we're doing it at $49.99, and again, today we're doing 5 flexible payments, so for $10 you can get this home. And if you take a quick look at your screen, one of the things I love about this thermometer, it's no touch, right? So even if your loved one or the child is sleeping, you don't have to wake them up to take the temperature. You can do air, surface, skin, liquid, right? You can use it for multiple things. And it also has memory settings on there, up to 50 memory settings, which is really important because if you do have that teleconference with your doctor, a lot of times they say, well, what was your temperature today? And they say, well, what was it yesterday? And what was your temperature last week when you weren't feeling good? And you've got all of that in there. These are very easy to use. These are medical grade. It's something that we all need in our home health kit. $49.99. Take advantage of those 5 flexible payments at $10. Our guest this morning is Lisa Kirchner. I'd love to bring her in. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Ty. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm so excited that these are here this morning at that price because this is HoMedics. I mean, this is a leader in home health care solutions. And the reason is because they keep coming up with products like this, products that people need to be able to rely on. We all are familiar now with the infrared thermometer. This is the one you have to have. It's the contact free. You just point and in seconds you have that temperature. I doubt you can actually read that number, but you can see that my screen is green. And so you know I am good to go. It's that simple. If you want to get fancy, there are 3 buttons on here that will help you set, memo, mode, go through the functions. Set will turn the sound on and off, which you mentioned a sleeping baby, Ty, so important for that. Memo will help you scroll through those 50 stored numbers. And then mode, that is how you switch between the body and the surface temperatures, because this takes temperatures in 3 ways. It takes your body, takes the air, and you can take food and or liquids, so that if you're caring for someone at home and you cook something or you make them a cup of tea, you bring it out of the oven, you bring it out of the microwave. Is that too hot? Is it ready?
Right.
You can test it with this device. And it's so easy, even a child could use it. It's non-invasive. You don't have to touch anything. And again, you can turn that sound off. So when your kids are squirming around, you can still get their temperature and you don't have to disturb them if they're sleeping.
I love that.
I also, and I love it for the bath temperature as well. That's so important. You don't want to put a child or an adult even, if you're doing care for older loved ones at home, into a tub that's too hot. This is the oximeter. Oh, and you can see, I love when people demo because it's that fast.
Yeah, look
she
how
holds
easy.
it up
See
to her forehead.
the big green panel up there. Yeah, this shows you that you're in the range that you're supposed to be in. I love that. Yeah, let's talk about the pulse oximeter for a second.
Yeah, this is such an important device too. So it comes with a lanyard also, and what that means is you're going to be able to wear it if you're starting a new fitness routine or if you're monitoring your oxygen level in your blood for any reason. It's easy to have it hanging around. Again, it's just another one of those things HoMedics thinks of. This is also non-invasive, simple to use. So mine's not on. I'm going to put it into my finger in there. Nothing is pricking me. There's a silicone insert. You've used this a bazillion times at your doctor's office before. And what happens is it begins to work. You can see it's working by taking the pulse. Excellent levels, Ty. Excellent levels, Ty.
Yeah.
I love that. Heart rate, 55. You are cool as a cucumber on live television. Mine is up. I don't even want to show you mine right now. I've just had a cup of coffee and I'm like, I'm on TV. I'm going to talk to Ty. But this is how you can monitor. And, you know, my husband, he has actually very low blood pressure. And I'll tell you, when we were worried this past year about blood oxygen levels, because what that does is it's basically measuring how well the oxygen is circulating way into your extremities, which is a very important factor of health. That's why it's called one of your vital signs.
Right.
Anyway, my husband, he has this very low blood pressure. So sometimes he would stand up and he would feel dizzy. Well, dizziness can also be a sign that your blood oxygen level is low. Huge peace of mind to be able to say, hey, why don't we just put this oximeter on and see what's going on? Because that is not necessarily something that's going to be as obvious to you, especially if you have any kind of a fever, what your blood oxygen is. Doctors are going to want to know this. We're doing telemedicine. And again, here's something else I love about this. Now you see it, and here you see it sideways. Now that might seem like, well, that's cute. What's important about that is when you are monitoring someone else, makes it so easy. No matter what angle you're at, you're going to be able to see it. Huge screen, huge numbers. Again, both of these come with that HoMedics guarantee. They both come with warranties and batteries, and they're just normal batteries.
Ready to go right out of the box. And it really is something that we need in our home health kit, right? We all have that kind of home health kit. This is what you need to add to that home health kit. And if you do have an old thermometer that you have to keep replacing the tips, maybe in the ear, or the kids don't like it, get yourself that infrared thermometer. And if you're doing that, we also need that pulse oximeter. Get that pulse, make sure it reads the oxygen level in your blood. You get both of them today for $49.99. 5 flexible payments at $10. Your item number is 730-581. Get it, get peace of mind, and have it with you. Lisa, always lovely to see you. Thanks for joining me so early this morning.
It's so great to see you. Also, this makes a great gift for your college students going off this year. This is something that they need to have in their dorm room as well.
That's right. And yeah, because it's so easy to use. It's not like they're not going to use it because it's uncomfortable. Very easy to use. Take your temperature to read all your vitals there. Thank you, Lisa. We will see you again very soon. 730-581. Put that